So this week on SA Beer Weekly, we've changed from wine and we've brought in lovely Carly,
Hello.
beer blogger extraordinaire from Instagram. What's your handle on Instagram?
It's Pretty Good Beers.
Pretty good beers.
Pretty good beers.
Definitely worth a follow. Actually knows a fair bit about beer.
I do.
Speaking of knowing a fair bit about beer, we have the owner of Swell Brewery, Dan. How you going, mate?
Hi there, how are you?
You can look at this one.
Oh,
You know,
g'day,
feel
yeah.
free. You can look at it. So we're here to talk to Dan about the Flurio Beer Festival, which is on very shortly, and we are lucky enough to be at the beer festival, and we're going to visit Swell. So Dan, tell me a little bit about the beer festival.
The beer festival was, the first year was last year. It was basically the local brewers, we all got together and thought, why don't we do a Flurio Beer Festival? Use the facilities down at the Wollonga Football Club and just have a beer festival and have it around the tour down under, because there's a lot of people come down here for that. And we all got together and had a crack last year. We learned a lot about how to run a festival last year, and hopefully be bigger and better this year.
And with the beer festival, the money that's raised from the beer festival goes back to the guys that look after the grounds and the...
Yeah, that's right.
So it's kind of a fundraiser for them more than anything, isn't it?
Definitely. Yeah, it's for the upkeep of the oval and the buildings and the surrounds.
Yeah.
And,
So
because the Wollonga Farmers Markets are also there. So it's definitely a community event.
A community event, giving back to the community and helping raise much needed funds.
Yeah, exactly.
So you tell us what we can, what Swell are going to bring to the party on Saturday.
On Saturday. Well, last year we basically just had 3 taps and got caught a bit short with the popularity of the festival. So this year we're going to have a can bar as well as tap bar. Okay. So we'll have our IPA, lager and cider available in can. We'll throw in there a mid-strength, something that you can have a few of. For you, Nathan, we might throw in the blood orange sour.
Excellent.
And that's almost a mid-strength too. It's only 3.2%.
Yeah,
so that's a good one.
Not even a mid-strength.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
And so the crowd, one of the crowd favourites is the Golden Ale.
Yeah.
I've got it in can here, but that'll be on tap.
Yep.
Our double IPA, so the evening glass off,
Yeah.
we'll have that on tap. And one that we don't have in can, but we'll have on tap is the Whispering Thighs Hazy IPA. So
Wow.
so that's the follow-up to the Corduroy lines.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So Carly, what are you going to be sampling, do you think, on the day?
I'll
Talk
definitely-
for a little while so I can have a drink.
I love my IPAs and my doubles, my Neepers, my West Coast, so I'll definitely be drinking this and my North Shore. And I love this one as well. This one's new, so I'll mostly be drinking these 3. I'll save the light beers to someone else.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know they're good,
This is a
but-
breakfast beer, this one.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
Well, I kind
Hot
of when people ask, what a sour beer is, I ask them if they've had kombucha, and just say it's like an alcoholic kombucha. So if people are sort of a bit wary about what sour beers are, that's kind of what they are. Mainly a wheat beer.
So we're here at the Flurio Beer Festival with, have we got the Mayor of the Onkaparinga Council,
Pringa, yeah.
Erin.
Erin Thompson, yeah.
Welcome. So we're here talking about Swell Beer. So I've got the
Southport,
Queensland Southport
Sunset.
Yeah. I have to say, mate, it's almost my favourite beer. Even though it's spelt incorrectly, it is almost my favourite beer. So, cheers to that.
Well, I'm glad it is.
Do you know what it replaced, though? The mid-strength. The small swell.
Small Swell is what we're drinking here. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So,
refreshing.
welcome to both of you. How good is this festival?
So good.
So
Yeah,
good.
it's great.
Yeah.
Very
I
chilled
think,
out.
being the second year, we've got it together a bit more. I think the first year was where we were a bit caught under the pump, but because we've never done this before. But I think it's a great idea, bringing all the Flurio breweries together in one space so everyone can come and taste our beers, come to our region, really.
Yeah, for sure. And I just want to say one quick thing too is how well, I call them the Flurio Beer boys, work together.
Yes.
And there's
yeah, we do.
that real and you get together once a month and they work out what's going on. They help each other. There's no, mate, you're right. Just walk straight through the middle. No, you're good. they help each other and try and push each other's product. There's no I'm better than
Competition,
you or
yeah.
competition. It's all about how to help each other, and that's amazing. So we've got the mayor. We should really speak to the mayor while she's here.
That's
so,
right. Take advantage.
Yeah, that's for sure. Anything you want to ask her?
Get some grants.
Yeah, because all right. So some funding for maybe SA Wine Weekly as well.
Well, I got to say, we're pretty proud to have you in our region. And how long have you guys been up and running now in McLaren Vale?
I guess as a nomad brewer, we've been around for about 10 years, but actually having our facility open to the public, it's been about, we're coming up to 2 years, but I sort of say 18 months due to the downtime we had at the start of last year.
Beautiful venue there.
Yeah, it's. I guess it's been on my mind for probably 10, 15 years to build something like that. It's a place where people can come, visit the region, and taste what we can create. So it's been a definite ride and a journey to get to where we are. But you say you build it, they will come, and they have every weekend we're
I was there on a Monday and it was flat out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
probably school holidays still, but took me up a little bit. But Monday was flat out, and Dan was there, took us through a brewery, gave us a little bit of a tour of what was happening, and local people dragging people into the community is what we're all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a perfect, showcasing the city of Onkaparinga region. We're all about wine and coast, and that's pretty much exactly what you're doing. Wine and beer and distilleries and drinking and having a great time, and also
responsible drinking.
Responsible.
We're all about responsible drinking.
fun.
But you know what's great? Having that awesome tap house, and the other guys that are involved as well, is if you're on a wine tour and you don't particularly like wine, which I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you did, you can always go, the boys can go over to the brewery, have a few beers, let the girls go on the wine tour, and they can come back and pick the boys up later.
Yeah.
Perfect, isn't
We
it?
did have Chester from Darrenburg when we first opened, and we discussed about how we could get like a flying fox or a chairlift between the cube and us. And he was like, I was saying it as a joke, and he was like, that sounds like a great
Serious.
idea.
Yeah, Chester's
Well, you got-
the
you got
kind of guy
mayor-
that would
you got
make that
the mayor
happen.
here. Utilise it.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Or a slippery dip or something.
I'm not sure about the health and safety part of it, but so what do you think of the beer?
It's beautiful. It's very
You don't have to
refreshing
just say that
and
because
light.
the brewer's here.
No, I really enjoy it, and actually this is one of the favourites for my
So
family.
we're on the small swell, and I'm obviously on the south board, but tell us a little bit about the small swell.
Well, the small swell was basically we needed a mid-strength beers. We're always trying to do the double IPAs and the IPAs and all the high-end, high-alcohol beers, but I kind of needed something that had a heap of flavour, lower alcohol, just so I didn't drink too much.
Do you know what it struck me? It doesn't taste like a mid-strength.
No.
It tastes like a normal beer.
Yeah.
And that's the key, isn't it? You're drinking we should, as we get older, we drink more mid-strength, because we like to drink more and we shouldn't be drinking heavy beers. And the small swell tastes like a heavy beer.
Well, I guess if you go to places where you can buy beer off-site, you can buy cheaper mid-strengths around. So whereas ours is obviously at a price premium, but you're getting bang for buck.
If you buy
you're
quality,
getting a tasty
you pay for it.
mid-strength beer rather than one that tastes like water.
And I'd much rather give my money to somebody in our community than
Absolutely.
give it to somebody else. So cheers to both of you.
Cheers.
Great work, and
Nice to meet you, Aaron.
yeah,
Great to meet you
awesome
too.
festival, and good to see everybody working together for the greater good.
Absolutely. Enjoy the festival.
Cheers to the festival.
Cheers.
Cheers.